All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bellingham Treehouse Yoga. My name is Lacey, and behind me on the couch, looking very relaxed, is my dog Roscoe. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's a playlist link in the class notes or the video notes or whatever. Otherwise, and feel free to hit that now if you'd like to listen to it. Otherwise, we're all good to start. I'm nursing a bit of a knee injury on my left knee, so I might be modifying, but shouldn't stop you all from doing what you do. So go ahead and come down to a comfortable seat. That could be cross-legged seat. It can be on your knees or your shins, whatever feels good for you. And go ahead and close your eyes. And relax your face, relax your jaw. Relax the space between your eyes. And just sort of notice where your shoulders are sitting right now. I kind of feel like mine are high. It's been a high stress week for me. So just take time to like move your shoulders around. Notice the tension in your neck. See where things feel way too tight right now. Maybe it's in your lower back, your shoulders. Maybe it's just in your face, your temples, your jaw. So really just kind of let everything go. Notice where you feel it, but then just sort of let it kind of shake itself out here. The good news is if you're watching this live or on Thursday, then tomorrow is Friday. If you're watching this on a Monday, then you're SOL. So just start to focus on your breath here. Again, relaxing all these muscles in your face. Once you relax muscles in your face, it just starts to translate into everything else in your body, letting everything go, be nice and oozy. Start to get these inhales increasingly longer and through your nose. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders settling down on your back, kind of smiling your shoulder blades back together, activating your upper back here. A couple more breaths. And as you exhale, make a sound like you're trying to fog up a window, sort of oceanic sounding. On your next inhale, sweep your hands up to the sky. Big reach, circle out your wrists at the top. On your exhale, bring everything back down, hands to heart center. Bow your hand to your head to your hands. And just go ahead and set an intention and focus for class here. Next breath in, hands come high, big reach. On the exhale, drop the right hand down, left arm reaches up and over. Plant the left sit bone into your mat and really extend long through this left arm. If it feels good, you can fold over that right knee, but just make sure the left sit bone stays on the ground. Trying to lift the left hip up. You can also open the arm up to the back of your room, reaching. Maybe it feels good in the front of your shoulder to move. Might feel good to make some circles with the arm here. And on the next breath in, bring both hands up through center, and then we're gonna tip the opposite way. Same options exist on the other side, but really stick this right sit bone into the mat. You grow long through the right arm. Maybe you fold over that left knee. Maybe you open to the back of the room. Move any way you need to move. Might be some circles that you want to take. Next breath in, both hands come up. And on your exhale, twist to the right side. Sit up tall, grow long through your spine on the inhale. And on the exhale, rotate a little bit further. Using this left hand on your right knee to traction you around a little bit more. Inhale, hands come up through center, big reach. Exhale to the opposite side, twisting to the left. Sit up tall on that breath in. And just wrench yourself around on the exhale here. Inhale, both hands come up, interlace your fingers, press your palms to the sky, shoulders are away from your ears. Lengthen through your arm bones here. Setting your shoulders down on your back. Grow a little longer, reach the hands a little higher. Inhale. On the exhale, bring your palms down in front of your face, curling around through your spine, tuck your chin to your chest, and feel free to move a little bit side to side, kind of pulling on the opposite hand. Really opening up the rhomboids and the upper back here. I have not been stretching too much since this is all, my knees been all funky, so this is like gloriously tight. Inhale, hands come high. On the exhale, release your hands down, shake everything out. Go ahead and come on down to your backs here. And what I want you to do for this first bit of core work is I basically want you to reach around until like you're gonna grab your feet. So like reach over to the right, and then bring your hands back and over to the left. Doing these big circular motions where we're reaching around and grabbing things, fake grabbing things on each side. You should feel this a lot in your obliques, kind of like a little around the world, side by side, like little sitting side crunches. So feet are planted firmly on the mat. You're just reaching around over and over again. Core's one of the things I can do right now, so it might be a core heavy class tonight. Take a break whenever you need to. We're gonna go for about 20 more seconds here. Just stay long through the arms if you can, all the way around. Another 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a quick break, windshield wiper your knees. And then we're gonna move into our snow angel sit-ups next. And if you've never done the snow angel sit-up, you need a little bit of space here because you're gonna make a fake snow angel. So it's a full snow angel and then up into an Shavasana. Back down and up. So go ahead and complete 10 snow angel sit-ups on your own. Exhale on the way up. Whew, these get to you quick. After the 10th one, stay up in Shavasana. Your knees can be straight or bent, either way is fine, but I want your back to be straight, no curving through the spine. Take an inhale here. On the exhale, right leg comes down, up and down. Just keep breathing, up, down, up, just switching legs on your own time, your own breath. Lots of work happening in the hip flexors. Try to keep that back straight. Both legs up, inhale, exhale, Ardha Navasana. Bring it up and down and up and down. 3 more, up and down. 2 more, up, down. Last one, up and down. I want you to hold this here. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Woo. Again, windshield wiper your legs. Grab behind your thighs, rock up and down on your spine. And go ahead and roll over, cross knees, come into your tabletop pose. And go ahead and take your cat-cow here. On your inhale, open your heart for cow. Exhale, curling around for cat. Inhale, open for cow. Exhale for cat. Move at your breath here. Might feel good to go side to side. Putting one hip out. And if it feels good, you can take it back into a child's pose here too. This is my modified child's pose tonight. Growing long through the hands. One more big breath in. On the exhale, walk yourself back up, take a plank pose, stack your shoulders right over your wrists. And we're gonna do a lot of Chaturanga push-ups tonight. A Chaturanga push-up is essentially your elbows are pinned into your ribs. You're lowering down, coming back up. If that's too much, you can put your knees down for a little extra support. But everybody take a big breath in your plank. Exhale, lower halfway down and hold for 3, 2, 1. Press it up, breath in. Exhale down for 3, 2, 1. Inhale it up, last one. Exhale, hold for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come all the way down to your mat here. Untuck your toes. On the inhale, take a low cobra, elbows pinned in. Exhale, stay right here. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, bring your cheek down to the mat. Wiggle out your hips. Take your hands nice and wide. Make these little tents with your fingertips. Now on the inhale, press into the tops of the feet. Lift your kneecaps up. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. Come into a wide, high cobra. Peek over that left shoulder. Inhale through center. Peek over your right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, come all the way back down. Wiggle out your hips again. Palms come under shoulders. Tuck your toes. Press up to plank pose. Downward facing dog. So walk it out in down dog. See what your body is feeling right now. Notice if you feel fatigued anywhere. That's okay. It's been a long week. Pedal out your feet here. If you find a spot that just really feels ultra tight, dive into that. Let it happen. Let it get extra stretch. If your toes are feeling tight, you can bend your knees. Put all your weight on your toes, lifting your heels to the sky. Very slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. On the inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, unfurl your spine one vertebrae at a time as you come up to stand. Shoulders come up to your ears. On the exhale, shoulders come down. Take Tadasana, mountain pose. Next breath in, sweep your hands up high. Big inhale. Left wrist in your right hand. Exhale to the right side. Inhale up through center. Exhale, switch wrists, switch sides. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, plant your hands, step back through plank pose and chaturanga. Option to pause halfway down and do one of those chaturanga push-ups. When you're ready, take cobra or upward facing dog, lifting out of your shoulder girdle. Exhale for downward facing dog. Fingers are spread wide, pedaling out the feet. Take a big breath in here. On your exhale, step or hop into Malasana at the top of the mat. Again, I can't really do this pose right now, but I'm gonna do a half Skandasana here. But you can be in your Malasana pose if you want, which is just the lower version of this. So take one more big breath in. On the exhale, sweep your hands all the way up to stand. Big reach. Left wrist in the right hand, exhale to the right side. Inhale to bring it up. Exhale to the left side. Inhale up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back. Chaturanga, and I encourage you to hold this pause for 3, 2, 1. Press it up. When you're ready, go ahead and move through Chaturanga and take your upward facing dog or your cobra. Down dog on the exhale. Pedaling everything out. Nice and long to the backs of the legs. One more inhale. Bottom of the exhale, come back into your squat at the top of the mat. We're gonna stand up 3 times from your squat into a stance. So on the inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, come all the way back down. I'm gonna force this a little bit. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, right back down. One more time, inhale. Nice and high, bring your feet to center. Left wrist in the right hand, exhale to the right side. Inhale it high. Exhale to the left. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, folding forward. Halfway lift on the breath in. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga, option for multiple push-ups this time. Or just take your cobra up dog whenever you're ready. Again, fingers spread wide. Head's nice and heavy. Big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Next breath in, hands come all the way up. Big reach, extend long. Exhale, hands to heart center. Next breath in, take your chair pose, sit low. Hands come high, holding for 3, 2, 1. Folding forward on the exhale. Inhale, halfway up. On the exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back. Today we're gonna keep the right knee, we're gonna keep the knees a little lifted. Coming into Crescent Pose, big breath in. Exhale, low crescent, tap that right knee down. Inhale up, hands come down, straighten out the left leg here for almost an extended pyramid pose. If you do love Ardha Malasana and want to drop the right knee down and straighten out the left leg, that's an absolutely exceptional thing to do. I'm just going to keep my knee up today. Same kind of stretch with the knee lifted here. Take one more big inhale. Bottom of the exhale, bend through that left knee, bring your hands forward, step it back. Take your Chaturanga of choice. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. From here, extend the right leg up. Step that right foot forward. That left knee is going to stay lifted today. But a big, long crescent stance. Inhale here. Exhale to tap that left knee down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, hands come down and straightening out that right leg. If you need to bump that foot forward, or if you want to drop the left knee down and do your Ardha, that's totally fine. Big important thing is to get the back of the leg stretching nice and long here. One more inhale. Bottom of the exhale, bend that right knee. You kick that left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Next breath in, stand all the way up. Big reach with the hands. Exhale, hands to heart center. Second side, back to chair pose, sitting low, sweep the hands up. Big breath in, holding for 3, 2, 1, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, plant your hands. This time, take a standing splits, extend the left leg high. Holding on to either the mat or you can wrap your hands around your shin and your calf for 3, 2, 1. Drop that left foot down. You can either drop your knee down and take Anjaneyasana or stay a little higher for Crescent Lunge here. If you're up for Crescent Lunge, take an inhale. Exhale, tap that knee down. Inhale up, exhale down, and up, and down. Bring it up, straighten out that right leg, folding forward for extended pyramid, or you can drop that left knee down and take Ardha Manasana. If you're just joining, it's this is my wonky way of modifying an injury I have right now. So take one more big breath in here. Bottom of the exhale, bend through that right knee, step back and move through Chaturanga. Cobra, upward dog. Down dog on the exhale. On the inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step the left knee forward. Coming into a nice low Crescent Lunge or Anjaneyasana. Inhale here. If you're in the crescent, exhale, tap that right knee down. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up and folding forward over that straightened left leg. Feel that moving all down the back of the left leg, maybe even the side. Relaxing the head here. One more big breath. Bottom of the exhale, bend through that left leg. Pop your right leg up in the air for standing splits. Again, hands can be on the mat or you can wrap your hands around your shin and calf. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg comes back down. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Here we go, coming back in a chair pose, sit low. Hands come high. Big breath in. On the exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, bring your palms away from your spine. Option to keep your feet flat on the mat, or if you'd like to lift them up and sit a little lower, you can. If you lift your heels, squeeze your heels together, squeeze your knees together. Holding for 3, 2, 1, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back, move through Chaturanga. Cobra, upward dog. Down dog on the exhale. And from downward dog, I want you to walk your hands back to meet your feet at the back of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your hands all the way up, big reach. Extend this right foot up in front of you, nice and long. Inhale. Exhale, bring it to a chair pose, tree pose. So hands at heart center. Just working on stability. We're gonna do a lot of standing balances tonight. Starting off at the back, one more breath in. Extend that leg nice and long. Coming into figure 4. Hands come to heart center as you come low, low, low. Low as you can go. This is as low I'm gonna go tonight. Feel this on the outer glute, outer right hip. It's such a nice muscle to stretch. One more big breath. Coming up, extend that right leg very long. Hands high. Step all the way forward. Pivot the toes to the left side of the mat. We're gonna come into Skandasana right away. So bend in this right leg, and my left toes are gonna point to the sky. If you can't get your right foot flat, that's totally fine. But I want you to try to sit up here. So don't hunch down. Sit up. If your hands are on the mat, that's okay. If you can bring your hands off the mat, that's great too. Take an inhale. On the exhale, stay nice and low as you move into Skandasana on the back of the mat. I'm gonna stay a bit higher on this side tonight, but right toes to the sky, nice deep stretch on that right groin. One more inhale. On the exhale, I want you to pivot forward on that right foot. Awkward lunge. So plant the left hand. All the toes are going to the right side here. Inhale, that hip nice and high. Exhale, lower, lower, lower. See where it feels. This is like the gnarliest stretch right now. It feels so good. If you're feeling it a little higher, then lift your hips higher. I'm gonna hang out right here for a couple seconds and just get this into my hip. One more big breath. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. On the inhale, open your chest as you lean nice and low in that right knee. Exhale to straighten out that right leg. Inhale, bring it forward and open the chest like a runner's lunge. Exhale to straighten out the right leg. Inhale, bring it forward. Walk your hands forward. Pop that left foot off the mat. Standing splits again. Grow long through the chest here as you fold forward. Head can be heavy. From standing split, start to stand up, hands at heart center. Taking warrior 3 now. Reach the arms nice and long. Lift that left leg nice and high. From warrior 3, we're gonna drop the left hand down. Open the right arm up for revolved half moon. It's okay if you fall out of it or need to hold on to something, just let the wobbles happen. From revolved half moon, transitioning all the way into regular half moon. Right hand's gonna come down. Left hip is gonna open to that left side. Woo. Holding for 2 more big breaths here. And then after your second breath, landing back into your warrior foot. Warrior 2 pose, you're looking right down the middle of that right hand. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale, reverse that warrior. Coming back into warrior 2, taking your side ankle pose. Right hand comes down, left arm to the sky. Next inhale, reverse your triangle. Straighten out the right leg here. And on the exhale, full triangle. Hips come back, right arm goes forward, and then down to your shin as that left hand goes to the sky. One more big breath in. Bottom of the exhale, bend through that right knee. Step it back, move through Chaturanga. Option to keep the right leg lifted as you lower down. Cobra up dog, downward facing dog. pedaling out the feet, noticing the difference side to side here. From down dog, walk your hands back to meet your feet. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Next breath in, come all the way up to stand. Big reach. Exhale, hands at heart center. Left leg lifts here. Take an inhale. On the exhale, take it into tree pose. So it can come up to your thigh or down to your shin. Just resetting here. Back into the focus, back into the breath. One more inhale. Exhale, extend that left leg high. Big breath. Figure four. So left shin across your right thigh. Hands to heart center as you start to sit a little bit lower. As low as you can go, as low as you want to go. Working, and the goal is to get the stretch in the outer left hip here. One more big breath. On the exhale, stand it up, extend. Left leg long, inhale. Exhale, step it all the way forward, but I want you to pivot your toes to the right side of your mat. Taking Skandasana, so bending through that left knee, right toes are to the sky here. Keep your breath focusing. Staying long and tall through your spine. Inhale. On the exhale, come to the back of the mat. Again, lengthening, staying tall like a crown, like there's some string pulling you up towards the ceiling here. One more big breath. On the exhale, we're gonna pivot back forward to the front of the mat, all the way around into awkward lunge. So plant this right hand, let all the toes go to the left side. Inhale to lift your hips high. Exhale to bring them down, and notice on that spectrum somewhere where you feel the deepest stretch, and go right back to that place. One more big inhale. On the exhale, bring it right back round here. We're going to, I totally forgot what we're supposed to do. Hold on, I think I can remember this. I'm sorry, you guys. Let's go ahead and bring it up into crescent. I know we have to end up in warrior or something. Oh yeah, we have to come up into standing splits. Right leg comes into standing splits. Sorry, my little brain fart there. So standing splits here. And then from your standing splits, take your hands to heart center, and we're slowly gonna lift into warrior three, extending those arms nice and long. From warrior three, woo. From warrior three, when you have your balance, drop that right hand down. Left arm is gonna open to the left side, taking whatever variation of revolved half moon you have. Got a bit of an ugly duckling one going on here. And then eventually transitioning into full half moon, but you gotta go real slow. Rotating all the hips to the right side. No wonder I wanted to forget this part. This part's hard. Really lifting through that right leg for 2 more breaths. And eventually landing back in your warrior foot. Whew, yeah. Heel to arch alignment here. On the inhale, we'll reach it forward. Exhale to reverse your warrior. Grow long through that left side. Inhale, come all the way through to side angle pose. Holding here for just a couple breaths. Next inhale, reverse your triangle. Straighten out that left leg. Big breath in. On the exhale, full triangle pose, reaching that left hand. Hips come back as the left hand comes down to the shin. Right arm goes straight up to the sky. One more big breath. On the exhale, we're gonna bend through that left knee. Hands are gonna come down. Just frame that foot, front foot. Kick the left leg up for 3-legged dog. Inhale. On the exhale, chaturanga, option to keep the left leg lifted. Cobra up dog. Take a child's pose here. Sit back on your heels. Let your head be heavy. From child's pose, walk your hands over to the right side. Place your left palm on your right palm. Try to pin that left hip down towards the mat. Inhale to walk it through center. On the exhale, go to the left side. Right hand on top of left hand this time. That right hip goes back down to the mat. Next inhale, bring it forward on your mat, crawling on your forearms. Taking forearm plank here. Stack your shoulders right over your elbows. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Take an inhale. On the exhale, tap your knees down. Hips stay exactly where they are. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, down. Up, down, up, down. Just walking your knees together one at a time. Do 5 more on your own. After your 5th one, come right back into your forearm plank. Press up to plank pose. And then back down to forearm plank. Up to plank, down to forearm plank. Plank, and down. So do these plank walk-ups for about 10 more seconds. Really working on upper body strength. Try to stabilize the hips as you move. 5 more seconds. And from forearm plank, drop your hips down. Sphinx pose, pull yourself through your arms. And again, bend and look over that right shoulder. And look over that left shoulder. Come on down to your stomachs here. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Forehead down to the mat. Squeeze your feet together. Take an inhale. Big exhale. Next inhale, lift your feet, lift your head, lift your chest for Locust Pose. Squeezing the feet together, stay long through the neck. One more inhale. On the exhale, forehead comes down. Release your hands, stack your palms under your shoulders. Tuck your toes, press up to plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower halfway down. Pause, Chaturanga Push-Up for 3, 2, 1. Press up to plank. Downward facing dog. Slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands again at the top of the mat. If you want to take a squat, by all means take a squat. Otherwise, take your forward fold here. Just be nice and heavy. If you're in your squat, make your way into your forward fold. Next breath in, stand all the way up. Sweep your hands up nice and high. Inhale. Exhale, hands at heart center. Back into chair pose. Sit low. Hands come up. Again, interlace your fingers behind your back. This time, opposite thumb comes on top. Option to lift your heels as you sit a little bit lower. Squeezing those knees together, lifting those hands a little bit further away from your spine. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold it forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga of your choice. Option for pauses or extra push-ups. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet here. Extend the right leg up. Walk your hands back to meet that left foot. Standing splits the back of your mat here. So again, working on the stabilizer. You can have your hands on the mat or you can just wrap your hands around your shin and calf. From standing splits, start to come up. Extend this right leg long in front of you. I always joke about how we never realize how heavy our legs are until we have to hold them up. One more inhale, taking this tree pose here. Bring it into your thigh or into your shin. Relaxing the left toes on the mat. It's really easy to grip. There's no need to grip. One more big breath. Exhale, release that right leg a little bit longer. Inhale. Take your figure 4 this time. Hands at heart center as you start to sit down. If you want to play with Shavasana, the arm balance, you can do that. I'm going to stay up tonight, but if you want to bring your hands down, you can wrap your toes around your left tricep and make a shin or a little shelf with your elbows and have your shin stack on that shelf. Otherwise, holding and getting this great hip stretch in figure 4. If you're in the balance, make your way back up slowly. And from here, we're gonna stand up and come into eagle. So wrap this leg all the way around the left leg. Left arm under, right arm under left arm. Press those forearms out and up. Feel free to stay high, or if you want to come into sleeping eagle, you can fold at the hips, right at the waist, into sleeping eagle. If you're down, make your way back up, release your hands, uncross your legs, right leg lifts, breath in, stepping it all the way forward into Crescent Pose. This time in Crescent, reach your hands high, inhale, exhale, option to tap that left knee down. Inhale, bring it up, exhale, lower and tap. Inhale it up, exhale, lower. Inhale, bring it up, bump that back foot in, fold forward for pyramid pose. So a taller variation of how we started class, but still a nice deep hamstring stretch. Head can be heavy here. Focusing on breath. One more inhale. On the exhale, bend that right knee, bump that left foot back. Turn all the toes to the left side of the mat. Find your Skandasana again, just like we did earlier. Take an inhale. Exhale, cruise to the back of your mat. So bend in the left knee, right toes come to the sky. One more breath in. Bringing it forward into awkward lunge. Plant that left hand, all the toes go to the outside of the right. So I'm on the outside of both my feet here, kind of putting weight on almost my ankle ball in the back foot. Inhale your hips high. Exhale, nice and low. And again, find that spot. It feels really good. It might be different from the first round here, so pay attention to what your body needs. One more big breath on the exhale. Bringing it forward into your runner's lunge. Walk those hands forward. Pick that left foot up for standing splits. From standing splits, bringing it up high for warrior 3. Hands are going long. Take an inhale. On the exhale, bring it back for airplane pose this time. Let that left leg a little bit higher. If you want to take dancer pose here, you can bend through your left knee, grab that ankle, and extend your right arm long. I'm going to stay in airplane pose, but dancer pose is certainly an option tonight. If you have dancer, release your foot. Everybody land it back in your warrior 2. Inhale to reach that right hand forward. Exhale to reverse your warrior. Inhale, bring it forward, side angle pose, bind of choice. You can extend forward with this left hand, or you can take a half bind or a full bind. If you take the bind, as usual, open your chest back up to the sky. One more breath wherever you are. On the exhale, release your bind. Inhale to reverse your triangle. Straighten that right leg out, grow long to the left side. Exhale, full triangle, hips come back. Right hand comes forward, bring that right hand down to your shin. Should feel so good as you extend that left arm to the sky. Option for a little extra core work by pretending like you're holding a giant donut. One more big inhale. On the exhale, bend through that right knee. Pivot on the ball of your back foot. Heel to your foot out to the right this time. We're gonna take a lizard pose here. So drop your left knee down. Toes come to about 2 o'clock. Just let this right hip open. You can even press into this right thigh to get a little extra stretch on that right hip. If you want to come down to your forearms, you can do that and tuck those back toes and really move front to back, side to side to get into that hip joint. Couple more breaths here. Go ahead and bring your hands under your shoulders. Walk that foot back in between your hands. Kick that right foot up for three-legged dog. Take an inhale. On the exhale, Chaturanga. Cobra up dog. Downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet here. Second side, left leg lifts, inhale. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Find that standing leg for standing splits. Work on stabilizing muscles. From here, we're gonna stand up. Take this left leg nice and long. Big breath in. Taking your tree pose, either into your thigh or into your shin with that left foot. Back into your focus of breath. Next inhale, left leg goes long again. Feel how light it is. Taking it to figure four. So left shin across your right thigh. Hands to heart center as you sink a little lower. Relaxing those muscles in your face. Come back to your intention here. If you want to take the arm balance on this side, go ahead and bring your hands down to the mat. Making that shelf with your elbows. If you're down, slowly make your way back up. Everybody start to stand back up. We're gonna cruise right into eagle pose here. Wrapping those left toes around your right calf. This time your left arm will go under your right arm. Pressing those forearms out and up. Big breath in. On the exhale, option to fold forward for sleeping eagle. If you're down, make your way back up. Release those hands high, extend that left leg long. Inhale. On the exhale, step it forward for Crescent Lunge, taking 3 dips here. Breath in. Exhale, tap that right knee down. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up. Pivot the toes to the right side. Take your Skandasana, nice deep bend in this left knee, right toes are to the sky. Try and sit up tall if you can. Inhale here. On the exhale, coming low on that right leg. Left toes are to the sky. One more big breath. Exhale, walk it forward. Turn that back foot, turn everything to face forward. Plant this right hand. All the toes go to the left for the awkward lunge here. Inhale, hips come high. Exhale, let them come a little bit lower. And again, find that spot on your spectrum that you need to stretch tonight. One more big breath in. Exhale, bring it back around forward. So heel toe that foot right between your hands. Pop that right foot off the mat. Take your standing splits again. Head is heavy here. Establish your balance. Eventually standing it up. Taking your warrior 3. Arms extend in front. Lift that right leg nice and high. Stay here or come into your dancer pose. Hands can come back. In dancer, open your chest, or airplane pose, open your chest like you would if you were in like upward dog. If you want to take that dancer, you can reach back and grab your right foot and extend your left arm long, or you can go ahead and hold airplane pose. One more big breath. If you have dancer, release that foot and we're all gonna land back in warrior 2. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale, big reverse of the warrior. Inhale all the way through to side angle pose. Taking your bind of choice here. You can extend that right arm forward for a big side body stretch on the right side. Or you can take a half bind or a full bind. Wherever you are, one more breath in. On the exhale, go ahead and release that bind. Inhale to reverse your triangle. Straighten out that left leg here. On the exhale, take full triangle. Reach, reach, reach. Hand down to shin. Right arm extends to the sky. Keep that breath flowing. Option to take hold of your giant donut. One more inhale. On the exhale, I want you to bend through this left knee. Pivot onto the ball of your back foot. Drop your right knee down, taking lizard pose on this side. Heel to your foot out to about 10 o'clock. Let this left knee fall open. You can press on this thigh here to really help open this left hip. One more breath in. On the exhale, heel toe your foot back through center, tuck your back toes. Plant your hands into the mat, extend that left leg up for the breath in. Chaturanga, shift it forward. Cobra, up dog. Downward facing dog. From down dog, drop down to your forearms for Dolphin Pose. So walk your feet in a little bit closer. You can have your hands clasped or your hands can be parallel. Either way is fine. Head is off the mat here. Hips are lifting. Lots of work on the shoulders here. You can stay just like this, or if you want to extend a leg into the air, go ahead and lift the leg up. Keep your breath flowing here. If you have a leg, switch it out to the other leg. Equal play on both legs. One more big breath. On the exhale, legs come down, come back into your forearm plank. Take your right hand, roll over onto forearm side plank. So your hips are lifting here. Extend the left leg up, inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale it long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale. Keep doing this with your breath. 3 more. After the third one, the good news is we get a rest in forearm plank. So take forearm plank. Try to keep your hips lifted. If you need a break, you can bring them down. Otherwise, holding this, hips are high. One more inhale. Exhale, forearm plank on the left side. Right arm extends. Right leg lifts. Take a breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale it long. Exhale in. Inhale long. Exhale. Take 3 more on your own. And then come on back into proper plank. So come up onto your hands, shoulders right over your wrists. Take an inhale. Exhale, halfway down. Chaturanga push-up for 3, 2, 1. Inhale it high. One more. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. All the way down to the mat. Nice work. We're gonna come into Swastikasana. Extend the right arm directly out from your shoulder. Start to roll onto your right hip. Head can be on the mat. That left foot can plant on the ground as you use this left hand to kind of roll you over. So you feel this in your chest and your shoulder head. If you have any pain, please come back out of this. Let your breath start to come back down to a normal pace. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, roll back onto your stomach here. We're going to take the second side, extend that left arm directly out, rolling onto that left hip. Plant that right foot behind your left leg. You can use this right hand to help roll you over a little bit more. One more big breath in. On the exhale, come forward. We're going to take the Rhomboid Stretch next. If you've done this before, it's a bit awkward. Also called firefly. So take your right arm, put it in front of your, kind of right under your, where your boobs would be. Left arm's going to go in front of your right arm. So you have this big cross with your arms. And then you kind of just have to hike yourself forward on top of your arms. You're going to feel this in your upper back. If you can let your head come down, let your head come down. If it doesn't touch, that's okay. But I really want you to try to find this stretch in your upper back, directly in your rhomboids here. And as you breathe, direct your breath into the space in your upper back. One more big breath in. On the exhale, you're going to slide back and just as awkwardly as possible, untuck yourself. And we're going to switch the cross of our arms. So the left arm is going to go first, right arm's going to go in front of the left arm. And you're going to kind of just hobble yourself forward until you feel that stretch in your upper back. It's not supposed to look pretty really. It's just a deep, deep stretch for the upper back. Really direct your breath into the upper back here. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, bring yourself back out of this. Woo. Go ahead and come up, hands and knees. Take a round of cat-cow here to neutralize your back here. And after your cat-cow, take your downward facing dog. From down dog, extend the right leg up. Pigeon pose, your right knee comes forward, left knee comes back. Lots of options in pigeon. You can stay high or you can fold forward. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. You can bend into your left knee and reach back and take king pigeon. I'm gonna hang out just like this. You can also thread the needle if you want to take your left arm under your right arm, which is a really, really deep hip stretch on that right side. Couple more breaths on this side. After your next inhale, bring it up to your hands. Roll onto the outside of this right hip. Bring this left foot around. Plant your left foot on the outside of your right knee. We're going to take Ardha Matsyendrasana. Send that right arm up. Inhale. On the exhale, we're going to twist the left side. You can hook this arm or you can bring that knee into your chest. You're going to get a deep stretch on the outer hip if you squeeze the knee in. More of a detox. Bring out your spine if you just opt for using the elbow here. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, counter twist to your right side. And then just bring it back into your downward facing dog. Second side, left leg lifts on the inhale. Take your pigeon pose on the second side. You can stay up or come down. I have to stay pretty high on this one. Option to take that king pigeon. If you want to bend the right knee, reach back and grab your foot, or you can thread the needle with the right arm going under the left arm. Couple more breaths on this side. Eventually come back up to your hands, and we're going to take Ardha Matsyendrasana, rolling onto the outer left hip. Bring that right hand onto the outside of that left knee. Inhale the left arm up. On the exhale, twisting to the right side here. You can stay here or you can squeeze that knee into your chest. Oh my gosh, that feels delightful. One more breath in. On the exhale, counter twist to the left side. And then bring yourself back into your comfortable seat here. It can be cross-legged or whatever suits you tonight. Inhale, both hands to the sky. On the exhale, right hand comes down, left arm reaches over and touches the right ear, and just pull your left ear towards your shoulder. Big, big stretch on the neck here. Stay strong through this right hand. So press this right hand into the floor. And you're pulling just enough on the right ear to feel this deep stretch in the side of your neck. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, walk your hand under the back of your head, pull your chin down towards the left side of your chest. One more inhale. On the exhale, head comes back up. Let everything reset, and then we're gonna go for the second side. Hands come up on the breath in. Exhale, left hand down, right arm reaches up and over. Pull your right ear towards your right shoulder. This left hand stays strong. Take one more breath in. On your exhale, walk your hand under the back of your head, pull your chin down towards the right side of your chest. One more inhale. On your exhale, bring your head back up. Woo. Should all feel a little bit taller now. Go ahead and scoot forward on your mat. Come on down to your backs here. Stack your shins over the mat. Rock side to side. Take an inhale. On the exhale, knees go over to the left side. Open that right arm out to the right. Peeking over that right arm. Big spinal twist here. Next inhale, knees come up through center, let them fall to the right side on the exhale. Open that left arm out to the left. Next breath in, bring your knees up through center. Take your happy baby pose, reach up and grab the soles of your feet. Take any other movements that you'd like to take, and when you're ready, relax yourself into Shavasana. And when you get into Shavasana, maybe tuck your shoulder blades under your chest tonight to help open your chest while you relax here. Just take a moment to feel your body, what's happening, if there's any buzzing or vibrations, all that extra energy you created running through your veins. We don't take a lot of time to notice that, but Shavasana is a good place to pay attention. I'm going to encourage you to stay in your Shavasana as long as you're able. I'm going to go ahead and stop the class now, but I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Take care.